heavyweight, we're going to pick out one here, and we're going to go with the double-A match between Andy Kelly of Knoxville, undefeated, and Scott Eddy of Independence. And then we'll keep an eye, as you know, on the other ones, on our compressed shots up in the corner, and go to any of the others if this one ends early. But Andy Kelly of Knoxville is wrestling Scott Eddy. They've had 85 matches between them, one loss.
It could be a wild one. Could be a wild one. There's the 1A.
What you're looking at now is the 1A, and we'll be going over to 2A here in just a moment. This is a match between Mike Steckley and Jason Gilbertson, which is not the one that we have set up as our principal match. Here we go to 2A. This is Andy Kelly of Knoxville against Scott Eddy. And the black
is Kelly. 43-0. 43-0 with 27 falls. And Scott Eddy 45-1 with 26 falls. We could see some fireworks here.
Yeah, this is the 275-pound class. Used to be the unlimited, but it's limited now. If you don't weigh 275, you're over 275, you have to cut to it.
Kelly was 4th last year, and Eddy was 5th last year at heavyweight. And Andy Kelly, very interesting here, is working on becoming Knoxville's first state champion.
First state champion. 1A is between Mike Steckley of Williamsburg, as we said, and Jason Gilbertson of Lake Mills. The AAA match that you're looking at is McJohn Daggy of Dowling of West Des Moines. He's undefeated. And Nabil Yehyawi of Keokuk.
3A, we've got a possible pin up there. It's looking like with Dowling's Daggy having Yehyawi. He just did it.
Yeah.
And that was
finished an undefeated season.
But not as fast as an earlier fall by the Cedar Falls 130-pounder. 42 seconds, 1 second slower. So it's not the fastest fall.
Actually, a minute and 42.
Yeah, you're right, minute 42.
No score here at with 33 seconds to go in the first period between Andy Kelly and Scott Eddy.
Kelly and Eddy met last year in the state tournament with Kelly winning 3-1. There's your shot at Scott Eddy from Independence.
Kelly on the left in the dark uniform, trying to come underneath the arms.
Get that inside position.
You can do that with a lot of heavyweights. The good ones can do that with the people who aren't quite so good. Just get both arms under there and hoist them up a little bit, trip, and boom, they're down. A little tougher when you get to this level.
Probably be the last time we see Kelly wrestling, because he's going to go to Iowa State next year on a full scholarship for football. And play for the Cyclones.
2 seconds, guys. Let's go right here.
The end of the first period, no score. Choice goes to Eddy, and he will start in the bottom. They've both been warned, reports John Monroe, the official, the referee. So if anybody gets called for stalling here, it's going to be a point for the other man.
One thing Scott Eddy knows how to do, though, is avenge losses. Last year, he lost twice in this tournament. Once to...
Oh, the cradle. Kelly has it locked up. Kelly has it locked up right off the whistle. Had it for a moment.
I better say what I was going to say here pretty fast. Last year, he lost to Josh Little from Comanche, who was #1 rated going into the tournament this year, and he met him in the first round and beat the #1 ranked heavyweight to get here. Now he's going against Kelly, who beat him last year, but it's not looking quite as good.
Kelly got a 2-point near fall there. He was able to hold it for 2 seconds. And the exposed shoulder position.
He's got it on again. Yes, he does. But, whoa. Whoa.
He has it again.
Boy, it's a tight cradle.
The 3-point near fall this time, I think. Right?
In the face, one more.
And one more. This is
Three near fall.
Here's the first near fall right here. You got 2. And he kicks through.
Another point was added there, by the way, for a technical violation because John Monroe said that Scott Eddy elbowed Andy Kelly, and that was there. He's got it locked up again. This time he lost.
Yep, he loses it. Got a little risky there.
So it's 6-2 after the reversal. We're on the edge of the mat with 40 seconds to go in the second period. I think Andy Kelly would like to bring him in a little bit here because he's in good shape maybe to get a reversal if he can get a little mat to work with.
Kelly, like I said, trying to become Knoxville's first state champion there. Well, there's the Independence coach, but it's not Brett Adams. And so he's got some of his assistants in the corner.
Eddy maintains the position here.
Nope, you're right. That was Knoxville's coach right there, and that was Rich Wilson. Yeah, Rich knows how to win state championships. He won 2 of them for Belmont in 1974 and 1976. He's a tough wrestler.
22 seconds to go.
Here's the other near fall that we saw, and this one went into a 3-point near fall.
Okay, bottom man, he's coming in optional. Okay.
Out of bounds with 19 seconds to go in the second period.
There's Rich Wilson on the left right there. He was just an outstanding wrestler, 2-time state champion on the left. Rich Wilson trying to bring Knoxville their first state championship, individual state championship.
Out of bounds again.
There's Brett Adams on the left. He's been 15 years at Independence. Just elected secretary-treasurer. That means in a couple of years he'll be the president of the Iowa High School Officials and Coaches Association.
Again, Eddy comes on top, trailing by 4 with a few seconds left here.
He's not going to give up.
Second period. Well, looks like this period's going to end right here. Before Kelly could come around to score. 6-2, he leads.
We have red, your choice.
Now this time it's going to be Kelly's choice.
Red's going down.
And he's decided to start underneath. Try to get the points for an escape, maybe a reversal if he can. He leads by 4 here, 6-2.
Okay, go on in, Green.
He had 1 takedown and 2. Well, actually, no takedowns, but he got 5 near fall points.
5 near fall points and a penalty.
And a penalty.
Back in. Let's go, son.
All right. Scott Eddy of Independence. Not just trying to ride Kelly. He'd like to turn him if he could. He needs 4 points. Made a good first move. He's done a good job on top. He's going to have to turn his man, though. He's down by 4.
Like I said, he doesn't know what quit means. He's turning it on right now, and he just doesn't want to run out of time, and so he's got to think about his strategy here. If he can't turn him, he's going to have to let him go and see if he can do something from the feet.
He has a minute and a half to do it.
Let's go! 1 Green. Let's go, gentlemen.
So there's a point for Eddy because Kelly has called for inactivity on the bottom. That makes it 6-3.
So 1 turn to his back for a 3, ties it up.
Yeah.
Okay, son.
On the whistle. Now Kelly gets to his feet. For the first time, he's able to turn in. But
he's doing a nice job right here of riding. We get another look at Coach Wilson on the left.
Eddy needs points. He needs 3 more than he's got. 6-3. Again, puts a lot of pressure on from the top. Keeps Kelly from standing up the way he'd like to stand. Now he does stand up. 7-3 now. 4-point lead for the man in black.
Whoa.
Oh.
He needs to let him up again then. This guy, Kelly, is running out of gas. And
7-5, a 2-point lead with 45 seconds to go. Things change, you know, in these matches in strange ways. 3-point lead.
Yep. So it's
Stalling again,
8-6.
backed up. Now it's 8-6. And the next stalling award would be 2 points.
Right.
So now this is a match suddenly. Time left, half a minute.
He could get hit again here if he keeps backing off. If he does that one more time, they could hit him again.
That's right.
He did it.
He
2
did it.
points. It's tied up.
And it's 8-8.
Next one's out.
Next one is disqualification. So now away we go. Who wants to take down the worst?
He's tying his shoes, untying them and tying them again. It's a tough situation for the young man on the verge of trying to bring his high school first state championship, but he's gassed. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Yeah, that's right. He had it locked up, it looked like, 6-2. But as we say, funny things happen, you know. Kelly against Eddy. On the edge.
Right here, the referee just needs to let these guys decide it right here.
Well, they'll have to go to overtime again. Who wants to throw? There it is. We're going to go to overtime.
1-8. Lake Mills, who had the Coach of the Year, Jamie Ball, this year, he gets a state champion. Jason Gilbertson wins the state championship in 1A. And he's hugging his coach.
So here we go. This is sudden death. 2 minutes. First score wins. It's 8-8. Kelly against Eddy. Well, now the penalties will continue to count because if I know the referee would hate to call this, but if he decided that Kelly were not as active as he needed to be,
right,
it's over.
It's still over. He's not able to go forward at all. Kelly cannot go forward at all. He's just got to pretend he's on the line right now and powering off, you know, in football.
Minute and a half to go.
You guys stay out here. Let's go.
Well, we thought it might be a wild one, and it was.
Eddy locked up. He's pushing. He's moving Kelly backwards again. To the edge.
Turn it. Back in.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it's hard on the official.
Yes, it is.
Set some shots.
He doesn't want to get in this one. John Monroe and Bob Algrove.
That's John Monroe right there. Really wants to stay out of it.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Fighting for that inside position. Neither of these wrestlers, Brett Adams on the far side, head coach from Independence, cheering on Eddy. Neither of these wrestlers want to go to that second overtime.
No.
I mean, it just, they don't. And for a lot of reasons. I mean, sure, they don't want to because it's just more time to wrestle, but you don't want to be put in that position of the flip of the coin. That took
lateral drop,
and that took John Monroe off Kelly's back for good, almost, for this ref. Here
we go again.
Circle red. Back in there, gentlemen. Let's go.
Woo. How much time? We're down now to about half a minute.
Gentlemen, let's go.
The last match
Back here, let's go.
of the 1997 state tournament between Andy Kelly of Knoxville and Scott Eddy of Independence.
Eddy trying to avenge his only 2 losses. Whoa!
Oh, here comes Eddy.
Whoa! He did it! The two people that beat him last year, he wins the state title by beating them back this year, this weekend in Des Moines.
You never would have figured it when you saw how the match was going in about the middle of the second period. Board.
Well, at 275 in single A, Doug, it was Jason Gilbertson of Lake Mills in an overtime decisioning Mike Steckley of Williamsburg. It took 1 minute and 6 seconds of that overtime. Each had scored an escape and had a penalty point in regulation time. It ended up 2-2 in regulation, and then 106. It was a decision for Jason Gilbertson.
Tops it off, championship. We have the 1A team championship listings for you. Look at that lead for Wilton.
Wilton and Wapello only a few miles apart. Finished first and second. Columbus Junction's right there. They're all within 30 miles of each other, so they've Southeast Iowa is celebrating tonight.
Here come the 2As at 275.
Sixth place, Dax Duran, Harlan. Fifth place, Dan Bites, Delhi, Maquoketa Valley. Fourth place, Travis Henning, Monona, MFL Marmac. Third place, Josh Little, Comanche. Runner-up, Andy Kelly, Knoxville. And the Class 2A heavyweight champion from Independent, Scott Eddy.
The winner. That's the one we saw. Go to overtime. Scott Eddy came from way behind to win that. Now we go to the big schools, the 3As, for our last award ceremony. 275-pound class, the heavyweight class. The 1997 Wrestling Championships in Des Moines.
Class 3A heavyweight awards, Coach Ron Gray of West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Joe Moeller, Urbandale. Fifth place, Matt Toronto, Sioux City North. Fourth place, A.J. Novak, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Third place, Brett Stender, Eldridge, North Scott. Runner-up, Nabil Yehyawi, Keokuk. And the heavyweight champion at 3A from West Des Moines Dowling, Mac John Daggy.
Won a first period fall to get his title and finish an undefeated season in his senior year at Dowling. Let's go to Mo Kelly now for the awards of the